Hello everyone, I'm Mike from the Masters of the Code, and in today's video I will give you a slight preview of the next videos. We will be talking about Docker containers. I will show you how to configure some basic services like Apache, MySQL and Postfix to get some background services which will give you some possibilities like notifications at your phone, for example. And we will use them with other containers, like for example Transmission, Couch Potato and Sonar, also known as NZB Drone, to get notifications about newly downloaded movies, about newly downloaded series also. And all of that I will show you how to prepare it in some really easy way, because I've prepared some scripts to configure the whole environment for you. So the only way you will have to do is to customize some configuration file. And that is also the reason why I hadn't uploaded videos for some time, because I was working on those scripts. So also remember to subscribe my channel, hit the notification button, and also check links below my video. I will give you links for Amazon and devices I use as always, and also links to my previous videos. So let's get started. First, I will log into my virtual DSM, and as always I will switch to the root account, and I will enter directory when I have those scripts for preparing the whole environment. Also, I have browser opened here. We will also get use of my virtual DSM administration panel, so we will also open it right now. And I will open maybe control panel and tasks, because we will be creating some additional tasks automatic way here. And also I will open file station to see what is also going on here. And for now that's it. We will get back to the console, and as you can see here I have the config.inc file, and in that file I have the whole environment configuration. And what is really important and is the nice feature, I have the env variable here and some port_int variable also. So you are able to create more than one environment with those scripts. So for example, you can get the whole separate environment for example every family member or for your friends, etc., and just give it a different name and different domain. So the only thing you should do is creating some additional entry at your, for example, DNS masquerade. Then you are good to go. So it's that simple. And right now I will create the environment which will have the prefix PRD from production, and we won't add anything to the port numbers, so it will have default port values, and we will just fire it up, because I also have here the create _env.sh script, and also the script for cleanup. So you are able to easily clean the whole setup with one script. So it's also good for testing purpose, as you can see further. So one script for creating and one for cleaning. And also you have separate scripts for the separate containers also, but I think the easier way is to fire the script for creating whole environment. We will just do that now. So as you can see, it will also detect if it runs at Synology NAS device or the other devices like Linux or the other NAS devices. So you can easily use it on other devices. The only thing you should remember is to either disable SE Linux or firewall, or configure SE Linux and firewall, and remember to add that options while creating Docker container volumes and mapping it. So it's important. Okay, so we have set it up, as you can see, and now we can get back to the administration panel of the DSM. You can see that also automatic tasks had been added for cleaning transmission queue and also for mounting additional volumes at the boot. And also, as you can see, we will just refresh it. We have configuration for Docker containers automatically added, and also we have proper permissions attached. We have also torrent download directory created, directories for NZB drawn also, and we can switch to the Apache, but as you can see, it's not ready yet. I will show you why in the next videos, and for now we will just skip it, and it's the matter of time. When it's configured, it should just work out of the box. As you can see, it works. So you can see you have the index with the basic tools. We will open transmission client. We will also open the route cube, and for the route cube we have the link to the HTTP and we need HTTPS. So we will just switch the port and protocol, and we will add, of course, the self-sign certificate, and we will log in with the user also configured in the config file. So it's gatekeeper at mastersofthecodeclub.com and keeper1234 password. As you can see, it works. Of course, it has no emails because it's just been configured, and we are also going to enter NZB drawn. So we will move it here maybe, and it's also pre-configured like transmission, like any other containers I'm creating. So you have whole setup pre-configured. So download client is already connected like transmission here. You can also see that it works, and we have also mail connected. Of course, if we push test, it will fail at the beginning because we have also the Postgre service in the postfix container. So it will require some time to proceed, like a few minutes, and then it will work. And also you can see that we have some indexers added here. Of course, it can easily be managed later. So now we should just wait until we have working mail here. Okay, so as you can see, it works, and so we have one email with the confirmation. We can of course delete it for now and also from the trash. And if it works, I can show you how easily it is to use the NZB drawn with that configuration. We will, for example, look for the dark series, and we will add just the SD quality, so it will be downloaded faster, and we will hit the plus button. And to speed it up, we will trigger a search manually here. So it should just index it, it should add it to the transmission. As you can see, it works, and also you will get instant email notification that episodes had been grabbed. As you can see, it also works. So now we will wait for some episodes to be downloaded. We also delete it after that, but I just want to show you how the mechanism works. So you will get also notifications after something is downloaded. We will wait a while for it, but in the meantime, maybe I will show you also one more thing that we can also add. We will just comment that environment in the config, and we will add the def environment, but you can also put any string here. It will just appear here also in the Docker containers list as the prefix, and we can also create the whole environment with that script. of course, it's the separate environment, and we will also get the separate Apache and all other containers. Also with the separate postfix mail server. So as you can see, everyone can even have his own mail server. Of course, you can also reconfigure the whole script, the whole configuration file to just share one email server. But as you can see, it's really flexible, so you can even give everyone his own mail server that way. So we will just wait for the downloads to be finished here. And also we will wait for the second environment to be created. So we will then see that it's really the separate environment. Okay, so as you can see, we have a first file downloaded here. So now we should just wait when nzbdrawn will just refresh the status, and we should also get email here. Now we have also other episode downloaded. We can also try to refresh the home page. And in the meantime, we will check, and we can see that we have the second environment also installed. And as you can see in the configuration, we have 10,000 plus to the port value. So it should listen at 18080 port for the Apache. Oh, and you can see that it's downloaded also here. So it had been detected correctly. And also after refreshing, we can see that we also get notification. So it's of course the RoundCube client, but you can easily configure this postfix mail server with Dockerize under your phone, so you would get notifications wherever you are. So it's really useful feature. So now I think we can check that second environment. So we can go to the port for the second environment, and you can see that we have that environment, and I can also show you that we have two separate transmissions clients. As you can see, I'm not cheating with that, and also separate nzbdrawn instances, as you can see, and of course also separate postfix with RoundCube. So we can go also for HTTPS for that second Apache instance and to the RoundCube. And I hadn't changed the username, so it's gatekeeper also and the same domain. Same domain and the same password. Of course, we have no emails because it's also a separate instance, as you can see. So we can also, in the second sonar, check that we have other port for postfix here, and we can also push test button. We will get bounced because the same postgre service running here. So it will fail at the beginning, as you can see, but other than that it should work. So as you can see here, we have another episodes downloaded, also the status updated here, and also it's same domain, so it's the same cookie. I've got logged out from the first RoundCube client, so you should use separate domain to prevent that. But I can just relog in, but I will also need to do that for the second one, or just use the separate browser. It's also the way. So here, as you can see, I have notifications for the first transmission and nzbdrawn, and here I can also relog in. Once again, gatekeeper at mastersofthecodeclub.com, keeper1234 for the password, and of course I won't have any emails here. I can just retest it now. No, it works. So I should have one new email here, and I have. And of course I can just, maybe here we will also add something. I can add, for example, maybe some other series. Strange things. And also SD quality. You can also choose any quality, but I do it on purpose because I want it to be downloaded faster. So you see the point. So we will also hit the search button here, and we will get some new downloads here in a while, and also some notifications under Roundtube. You can just check it again, or we can just try another series because maybe that one is not available at the moment, so I will just delete it. And we will, for example, put house here, and we will add that one here. We will refresh and we will go maybe the last season. We will hit the search button here, and as you can see, it works also. And as you can see, we have two separate transmission client instances, and also we have the notification here. So you see the point, I think. And I could easily create like 5 environments and even 10 environments and give everyone his own environment, either at my NAS device or at my Linux server or any other device that is capable of running Docker containers. And also it's the really great setup for notifications, not only for those containers, but also for the NAS itself. So you can use it for the NAS itself or for the Linux itself to get notifications about any other events. I, for example, use it for the notifications about backup events, about update events, and many more. So I get notified at my phone that something is going on, and I should, for example, check what is going on my NAS or my Linux servers, so I don't have to check it manually. So it's really great way. So you see the point. So I can, for now, delete it here, and also I can delete from the other one, and we will also clean the transmission client. So I will just select all of those episodes, and I will trash data and remove it from the disk. And what's more, I can just right now clean the whole environment. So it will first clean only the dev environment here, because it's configured in the configuration file. So I will do that right now. It will stop each container, then remove the container. It will also clean the directories on the disk. It will clean also scheduled tasks for the Synology or scheduled cron jobs for the Linux servers. It will clean users, and actually it will clean whole environment like it would never be created. So it's really convenient. So you can see that we have that containers cleaned, and it means we can no longer use it, as you can see. Okay, so it's cleaned. We can also get those settings back to the PRD environment, and also we can check, for example, for Sonar. It still works because it's a separate environment. And also we can, of course, now clean the production environment the same way. We can start creating some other environments, so it's really flexible. That's it for that video. Thank you for watching. Once again, remember to subscribe my channel to get notified about my future videos. Also check links below this video for Amazon for devices I use. Bye.